Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is all about a book review, and the book is none other than the Do Epic Shit by Ankur Warikoo. So let's get into the video. Before that, if you are new to this channel, this is Neema here from Yours Only Neema YouTube channel. I basically share videos on law of attraction, book reviews and daily vlogs, and as well as my career that helps the people who are willing to aspire to be a data scientist. So let's get started with the video. So today's book, as I've already mentioned, is all about the review on the book called Do Epic Shit by Ankur Warikoo. So Ankur Warikoo is an author and he has been written several books. One of his all-time famous and bestseller books is Do Epic Shit. And for an introduction, Ankur Warikoo is a social media influencer, YouTuber, as well as an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur. A lot of his videos are about the personal growth and finance, and how to be successful in terms of educating yourself in being financially independent. So Ankur Warikoo has an audience of large amount of audience, and most of them are the young Indian population. So let's get started with what do I feel about this video. So to start about, this book is written in 6 parts. So the author has decided to deep dive into each sections of the chapters with his own life experience. He wanted to educate the readers about what he has learned and what could we learn in our future as well. So that's been enormously been told about. This chapter is success and failure. The one thing that I liked about this chapter is every books that I've seen, all the successful people, the philosophers or any rich people book I've seen, they talk about success and how they arrive at being successful entrepreneurs or successful person in their life. But this, we can see that the author has tried a different approach of listing out his failures initially, how PhD dropout and paying his path to a successful entrepreneur and a social media influencer. So in this chapter you can see what has been his failures and how he tuned his failures and hardships to a successful career and successful life that he's leading upon. So that's all about with the success and failure chapter. He has listed on the decisions that he have made, the regrets that he have made, and also what made him do that. For example, the ones that he dropped out of PhD. So that's a huge decision to make actually. So that why he has taken that step and how he has led that decision to a freedom in his life, as well as how he directed his life to success. So that's been extensively discussed in this chapter. The second chapter is about habits. Here the author has taken his own time to list out more than 10 habits. If I can tell, it's more than 10 habits, and all of these habits are being listed as in terms of a quote. So he has tried his best to give us a lesson on what habits lead us to a successful personal growth as well as successful life. So those have been extensively covered here as well. So I personally like the chapter because some of the habits I have been cultivating myself has been listed in this chapter. So I liked it quite a lot in this chapter. Chapter is nothing but awareness. So this chapter is actually kind of surprising for me because not all authors or the authors that are talking about personal growth talk about awareness. So for example, let's see, awareness is nothing but you are aware of self on making decisions, or if you're making a mistake, or if you're taking your life in a certain direction. If you're aware of it, you tend to do certain decisions in a calculative motive, right? So that's what he has been mentioning here. And in this chapter, the author has taken his own time also to list out the awareness that he have learned from his failures, and how he had taken a chance to not repeat itself. Because once a wrongdoing is a mistake, but if you repeat them 2 or 3 times, then it's basically shows that you are ignorant. So that's he has literally listed out some quotes and as well as the experience that we could also gain out of this book, out of this chapter. So this is the third chapter, which is called the awareness. Chapter is nothing but entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is a cup of tea, and he is a successful entrepreneur and a social media influencer, as already mentioned. So here, as you can see, he has given how hard it is to follow up entrepreneur journey, and how you need to take the and how you have to take your own decision in being an entrepreneur, just not because the whole community is being an entrepreneur. Someone is trying to be building a business. Okay, my cousin is building a business, so let me also start a business. That shouldn't be the goal. Ideally, you need to have an idea, you need to have a passion, you need to have this drive to work daily, not like a 9 to 5 job. So obviously that's been covered here in this chapter. And he has also looked into the initial failures, as well as he has also listed out the success that he's been reaping now. And also I've seen that in this chapter he has listed out the learnings, like the personal learnings he learned in his own journey. So that's one of something that we could take up as a lesson, is that his own life lessons has been divided into these chapters. So that's one thing. Chapter is all about money. Money is a very difficult topic for all youngsters, as well as the people who are middle-aged. All of us want money. All of us want to strive to earn money, right? So this chapter is all about what he has been, what the Indian society has been teaching us about money, as in money is evil, or too much of money is through evil deeds. So all those things he has addressed in this chapter, and also he has given us few tips on how to be self independent, like financially independent in this chapter. Because some of us make rash decisions in money, like we wanted to have a luxurious lifestyle, and we just take debt and try to buy items. So those things have been covered here, and some of the advices that he has also given in terms of taking up lessons on stock market, taking up interest in investments, that actually is very good for the youngsters to put into. So that chapter is actually important for all of us to to read and iterate through our own life. So that's the fifth chapter. The sixth chapter is all about relationships. So the one thing that I love about this chapter is that he has not only spoken about his own career journey, he has also reflected his own personal journey in terms of relationship. So success is not only career, success is all about both the ways. You have to have your family, you need to you need to maintain quite a bit of a balance, right? So that's been addressed here, how his wife and his family has helped him across the whole arduous journey, and that has been addressed. And also he has while he is wrapping up the whole chapter, there are cute little letters that he has written for his kids, and reading upon that, it's like it feels really great to see what he's kind of trying to convey to his kids, and also prepping them up for a better future. So overall, I would say, so that chapter is really interesting to read, and my recommendation would be 4 out of 5, because this book is a good read book. Because I wouldn't say this book is a thought-provoking book or something, but what I can say is, some of us who have already been on a journey, right, like done our mistakes or been regretting on few of our past mistakes. So some of the mistakes or some of the quotes that he mentioned, some of us already knew that. So that's been there. And but one thing that I learned is he has been so vulnerable enough to list out his mistakes and educate us in terms of what we can correct and how we can correct ourselves. So that's something that I like, because not everybody, it's not mandatory for us to always look upon a successful people and learn, right? It's also useful for us to look upon people who have made mistakes and learn out of it, and not make those mistakes in our life. So the whole book, I enjoyed reading this book, and all the chapters are small pages, so it you don't feel like you're reading a big novel or something like that. People who don't like to read a lot, I would say this book is a good book to read, because all the chapters are basically been listed out in terms of quotes and lessons, so it's like a short and crisp reading material. So I hope this review is useful to you. Do give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I would share many more book reviews that I've been reading over the months this year. And that's all for today. Hope you have a nice day, have a happy life. Thank you. Bye bye.